Imagine the pressure. A true freshman, a five-star recruit, thrown into the deep end against a top-tier passing offense. That's exactly what happened to Devin Sanchez in his first career start for the Ohio State Buckeyes against Illinois. But was it a trial by fire or a valuable learning experience? The answer, it seems, is a bit of both. With starting nickelback Lorenzo Styles Jr. sidelined due to injury, the coaching staff made a bold move. Instead of simply plugging in a veteran backup, they shifted Jermaine Matthews Jr. from his usual outside cornerback spot to the inside, opening the door for Sanchez, a true freshman from Texas, to make his debut. And not against just any team, but against the Illini, who boasted the number 10 passing offense in the nation in terms of yards per attempt. Talk about a baptism by fire. Devin graded out well, head coach Ryan Day said, offering a vote of confidence. Certainly it wasn't perfect. There were things he could do better. But for a young player to play with that type of confidence in that environment was a great sign. Early on, made a nice play on a PBU, and then continued to compete the entire game. So we do need to continue to build depth. Gay's comments highlight the delicate balance between acknowledging Sanchez's mistakes and praising his potential. It's a tightrope walk coaches often face with young, talented players. Sanchez ended the game with 5 tackles and a pass breakup, showcasing his potential. But the stat sheet also revealed areas for improvement. Pro Football Focus data show that he was targeted 6 times, allowing 4 receptions for 55 yards, or an average of 9.2 yards per target. To put that into perspective, only a dozen offenses in the entire FBS average at least 9.2 yards per pass attempt. He also drew a pass interference penalty that gifted Illinois a crucial first-and-goal situation. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it fair to judge a freshman so harshly against such a potent passing attack? It's also important to note that not every completion against Sanchez was solely his fault. On one particular play, during Illinois' case, scoring drive before halftime, Sanchez was assigned deep third coverage in a cover 3 scheme, while linebacker Sonny Styles blitzed underneath. Illinois' quarterback, Luke Altmaier, expertly exploited the vacated zone, connecting with receiver Hudson Clement on a slant route. Sanchez stepped up to make the tackle, but the damage was already done. This illustrates the complexities of defensive schemes and how even a technically sound player can be vulnerable when other parts of the defense break down. The pass interference penalty, however, was a clear-cut error. Sanchez grabbed the jersey of Illinois wide receiver Justin Bowick without turning his head to locate the ball. The initial call of a catch was overturned upon review, and the defense managed to hold the Illini to a field goal. Still, it was a costly penalty that put Illinois in scoring position. It's these kinds of mistakes that young players need to learn from, and Sanchez will undoubtedly be reviewing the tape to correct his technique. Despite these challenges, Sanchez never lost his composure. Veteran teammate Jermaine Matthews Jr. shared his words of encouragement. "They're coming. You've got to buckle up. They don't really care who you are or what year you're in. They're coming, so you got to be ready." This advice underscores the relentless nature of college football, where opponents will always target perceived weaknesses. Safety Jalen McClain also noticed Sanchez's resilience. "I felt like I seen the swag just keep on coming along snap after snap after snap. He had to get his feet wet a little bit, and I felt like he got his confidence throughout the game. And, it turned on for him." You're going to see that for the next couple of games too. McClain's observation highlights the importance of mental toughness and the ability to shake off mistakes and move on to the next play. There were also moments of brilliance. On the very first play of the game, Illinois immediately targeted Sanchez with a deep shot downfield. Sanchez stayed stride for stride with Illinois wideout Colin Dixon and delivered a perfect pass breakup. This play demonstrated his raw athleticism and potential to be a shutdown corner. Include embedded tweet here. Considering that Ohio State secured a comfortable victory against a ranked opponent on the road, it's difficult to view Sanchez's experience as entirely negative. Whether he made the plays he wanted to or not, He gained invaluable experience in a high-stakes environment. The only way to grow is to go through experiences like that, Day emphasized. He's right there. So the coverage is good, and he's only going to get better with his experience, and you have to play through that. And this is the part most people miss. Sanchez's start wasn't just a random opportunity. He earned his spot through consistent performance in practice and during the earlier parts of the season. He played 86 combined snaps in Ohio State's first 5 games, primarily in dime packages, indicating that the coaching staff already had confidence in his abilities. The fact that he was chosen over other talented players like sophomore Aaron Scott Jr. speaks volumes about his progress. Even star wide receiver Carnell Tate has been impressed by Sanchez's performance in practice. He's shown it in practice, and with the young guys, it's about consistency. And he's shown that he's able to be out there and be consistent. And then, if it happens that a play is made on him, he's shown that he's capable of bouncing back and go out there and play high-level football. Tate's endorsement further validates Sanchez's potential and work ethic. While Lorenzo Styles Jr. is expected to return to his nickelback role, potentially reducing Sanchez's playing time, the experience gained in Champaign could prove crucial as the season progresses. Starting cornerback Davison Igbinosun offered a final perspective. "I think it was good. He's a true freshman. People don't understand how hard it is to start as a true freshman in college football. He's just going to learn from it and grow." Igbinosun's statement put Sanchez's accomplishment into perspective, emphasizing the rarity and difficulty of starting as a true freshman in a program like Ohio State. Ultimately, Devin Sanchez's first career start was a mixed bag of successes and setbacks. But more importantly, it was a valuable learning experience that will undoubtedly contribute to his growth as a player. Now, the big question. Do you think throwing a true freshman into such a challenging situation was the right move by the coaching staff? Or should they have opted for a more experienced player? Share your thoughts in the comments below.